Hi guys, welcome back. It's been a while since I've been on this channel. This is going on the combined channel. It's probably nearing Ren Fair season. I don't know. I have been busy obtaining all of my Ren Fair goodies for the people. I started, God, I want to say I started in like February or something this year. I started real early this year because I wanted to make sure that I had it done. So I'm going to show you what all I've got so far. I think I'm picking up a couple more items, but sorry, that was Toby. He knocked over Sarah's thing. He found one of his mice that I bought him. Toby. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? He's bringing his mouse back. My cat plays fetch, by the way. Anyway, so let's get started with this pile over here. These are like the miscellaneous items, because I kind of, I don't know. Anyway, let's start with these, shall we? These are ornaments. They kind of match the vibe of the keychains that I got them last year. They say, "Thank you for the amazing person you are, for all that you do, and the difference you make. You are truly appreciated." And on the back, I wrote, "Pittsburgh Renaissance Festival 2024. I'll probably have to go back through and rewrite it on some because it's kind of rubbing off. But there's, I believe, 20 of these, I think. So, yeah. Then I have some of these hair clips that I will be putting into boxes for people. Yeah, they're just mini mini claw clips. They're super cute. I love them. I also have this variety, which are little teeny tiny crowns, which are super cute. They're like butterfly clout, but they're crowns. So they're stinking adorable. I have 6 of these. I'm debating doing more of them, but I don't know. They're little perfume bottles in the shape of hearts. And I just put some fragrances in each of them. So some of them have like Bath & Body Works, some of them have Bodycology, whatever. So there's one that has Firecracker Pop, which is one of our favorites. Rose, Dark Cherry Orchid, Wildflowers, Thousand Wishes, and Peach Sunrise. And then I have some goodie bags. This is where I'm going to put everything. Everything is already in these tiny little thank you bags. Heathen. He's playing with markers. But everything is in these tiny little bags, as you can see, compared to my cat. They're small. I thought they'd be bigger, but I wasn't entirely mad whenever I found out how small they were. Why don't you go play in the box? But they kind of help separate everything so that they're not getting tangled with each other. But I'm going to put everything overall in these so that they're kind of like mystery bags. And these, I got everything. Yeah, I got everything from Temu, by the way. There's a couple different designs of these bags. So, oh God. There's that one, and then that one. There's 5 different designs. And I believe there's 50 bags. I think there's 10 of each design. I'm not sure. But, yeah. I'll probably do those while I'm watching The Masked Singer because, you know, I'm running so late because we had to wait all day for FedEx. For the guys, I picked up these. I'm probably not going to put these into the bags. I might wrap these because they're bigger. And I kind of want to keep the thing with them. But this is what they look like. They're like faux leather bracelets with like a little dragon charm. And it says, be like a dragon, spread your wings, protect those you love, have fiery passion, be strong and slay your fears, always fly high, and rise up and soar. So I have 10 of those. I think I usually have around 9 guys that I give stuff to. It varies based on the year, of course, but usually I try and stick around 10 because that's a pretty base place to be. I have 2 of these. I plan on getting more, but for some reason I only ordered 2 of them this time around. I just did a haul of everything that I ordered this time. But they're 2 little sticky note pads. So those will be for the Run Fair as well. I don't know who will get these, but somebody will, I'm sure. Now moving on, I also have a ton of like bracelets and rings and necklaces to give out. And like I said, they're all individually in the little thank you bags. Well, they were. I had to take them out so I could show you everything because I forgot I had to haul stuff. The only things I can't show you are the Queen's items because hers are specified. And I don't want to get them unspecified and they're wrapped, so can't show you those. Those are only for the Queen's eyes. So let's go ahead and start with the bracelets. First thing I have is these. I have 3 of these, I believe. I have this one, which is silver, black, and gold. I have a gold one and a silver one. These ones are very hard to get into these bags, so I just left them in there. Just took this one out. Sarah took it out for me. I had her unpack stuff while I was sorting. These are very cool, though. They're kind of like chain link metal bracelets. And they're kind of made like with the same material that like a watch is. And it looks like a dragon. And the dragon's mouth opens and kind of bites his tail, basically. And that's how it latches. And that is like the coolest thing ever. Sarah wants one of these so bad. But yeah. They're so cool. But those are for the guys as well. And then for the ladies, I have quite a bit more because I usually do. So I have this rose bracelet. Super pretty. I have a couple different variations of these beaded bracelets. There's a solid pink one, solid purple, solid white, solid light pink. And then this one is a combination of the colors. And then I have some basic silver bracelets. This one's like a little butterfly. This one's really pretty. It's a heart with an infinity symbol. There's this one, which is just basically a chain, but it's hearts. And then there's this one, which is just like green emerald gems. And then there's this one, which is just one big gem. And then I have a variation of these ones, which are super pretty. These are like super inexpensive, by the way. So if you like these ones, they're like 60 cents, I think, on Temu. But there's like a yellowy green one, / yellow, this green one, a pink one, like an off-white, white, dark blue, light blue, and purple. And they all have a butterfly charm on it that matches their color scheme. I also have this one, which again is basically just a chain, but it's got some balls on it, and it's kind of braided or like twisted. It's weird. And then I have this one, which is just, again, like a chain, but it's kind of like a ball chain, so, you know. Again, this one's a chain. It's just got bigger balls on it. And just like normal chain, I guess. I don't know. And then this one is kind of similar to the emerald one, except it's smaller and it's just a kind of like a diamond style almost. So those are some of the bracelets. I also have these that I just ordered. I think I have one that's out somewhere. Oh, there it is, right on top. These are like bangle bracelets. There's this, they all have this. I think there's like 4 of them. This like diamondy heart. And then on the other side is just a regular heart. So there's 4 of these as well. Not diamonds. Bracelets was the thing that I had the most of. I think I have like 30 bracelets for the girls. 30 bracelets overall. I don't know. I have a lot of bracelets. We're not going to talk about it. These ones aren't going to go in bags because they're not going to fold. They're not going to fold. These will just stay like this. And if you get one, you get one. If you don't, you don't, I guess. Moving on to the next category, which Sarah is prepping in the background, are these little guys. And these are called pocket hugs. They're just little resin things. They can be animals, they can be hearts, they can be just about anything. And they have these little cards that come with them. Now, I cut them to just have the saying so that they fit better in the little bags. But they do come with like more than that sometimes. And there's different sayings. So Sarah picked me out 2 of them. There's this one, it's the typical one. It says, "This pocket hug is just for you. To make you smile when you feel blue. To make you happy when you feel sad. Take it out and hold it tight. Whenever you need a hug. Love you lots." There's that one. And then this one says, "Here's a little hug for you to make you smile when you feel blue. To make you happy when you feel sad. The littlest hug you've ever had. But when it's time to hug once more, there's lots more hugs for you in store. Love you lots." So that's usually what they come with. And let me tell you, there's about 500 billion different kinds of pocket hugs you can get. These are just the ones that I have, the ones that I picked up. So there's some turtles. I believe this is all of the turtles that I had. There's 3. I believe there's 4 colors, but the other one was just a lighter version of the green. So I got pink, a pink turtle, a green turtle, and a blue turtle. And then there's there's this one, which is a little teeny tiny ladybug. I think this one is so stinking cute. It's so small, but I love it. These ones are another one of my favorites, personally. I just think that the simple design of them is so cute. They're just like little teddy bears. So there's a yellow one with a green bow, a blue one with a pink bow, and a pink one with a white bow. And then there's also this there. It's blue with a little pink heart. There's this butterfly, which is really pretty. Honestly, I love that one. Also, I love this giraffe. He's so cute. There's also a pig and an elephant.
I thought you'd like the elephant the most.
I do like the elephant, but it's not my favorite. This one is also really pretty. It's a dolphin. This one's the thickest. This one's got some heft to it. This one's the oddball, though. This is a dog. And I went with this one because he was the least demented looking. So.
That's the one that I like the most. You're calling it demented?
No, I said it's the least demented. The other color schemes were very much demented because their eyes are like, they have the big white around them. And it just kind of looked like they saw some crap, so.
Maybe they did.
And then there's a chicken. Little chicken. And a shark.
I'm surprised you don't like the shark more than you do.
A little froggo. And a dolphin. A dinosaur that is very much just over life, which, I mean, same little dino dude. Same.
That's my second favorite one.
Is this your spirit animal?
Honestly, today, kinda. I'm over it.
I woke up this morning and she was asleep on my couch.
They decided to do road work in front of my house and told me, hey, you gotta move your vehicle. And I don't have anywhere to park my vehicle, so I had to either just spend the whole day out and about, and I couldn't be bothered. They told my mother at 9 a.m. that I had to leave. Full disclosure, it's almost 8.
Yeah, I woke up at like 11:30. She had apparently been on my couch since 9:30. I told her, I said, I was probably up every 2 hours since 8 o'clock. And it's just kind of a habit for me. I don't know why. But I always kind of just look over on the couch just in case she's over there. And today I didn't. Today was not that day. And then I got up and I went to walk past the couch to come to the kitchen to get the cat's breakfast. And I noticed that her blanket was just like in a big lump. And I'm like, what the crap is that?
The day you don't.
And I noticed it was her, and I'm like, what the crap are you doing here?
The day you don't look over is the day that I'm actually here.
Honestly.
Which I find hilarious.
Girl, if it's not on par, though, I don't know what it is. Who's this?
That goes over with that one. Give me a second. Start talking. I'm nearly done.
But yeah, anyway. So moving on to the next category, I have necklaces.
Just start throwing stuff at you.
Yeah. So these might look familiar. There's one missing. I believe it's right there in front of you.
Give me a second, unless you don't want me to open up the rest of this stuff.
But the bracelets actually came in a set of a necklace, bracelet, and ring. I, of course, decided to split them up because I like the chaos. But they're just the same beaded style. There's a combo color scheme, light pink, white, purple, and dark pink.
Just show them like that, because these ones...
Yeah, those ones you don't need to take out. This one is a little butterfly.
I'm not even...
This one I kind of love, I'm not going to lie. It's a little flower.
Then why don't you keep it?
Because I need it for the run fair.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you really?
I needed 10 more necklaces.
Why not just make it 11?
I guess I could just keep this one and then order another 9.
I'm a bad influence today.
Anyway, I have these ones. These ones are for the guys. They are dragons on swords, which I thought was
really
pretty cool for the guys, especially. So this one is a silver dragon on a gold sword. This one is a silver dragon on a silver sword. And this one is on like a faux leather chain, but this one's fancier.
That one's my favorite.
This one's a black dragon on a silver sword with like red
you need to
details.
give that one to Henry.
And then there's this one. It's a little butterfly. Ooh, let me get that to focus. Yep.
Not your butterfly trying to fly away from you.
Honestly. I have 2 of these. These are just very basic, simple little hearts, but I love these. I've seen these for ages, and whenever I went to order this, it was on sale for like 17 cents. So I got 4 of them. I kept one, I gave one to my mother, and I have 2 for the renter.
I just need to know, how do you keep doing this?
I got skills.
You got something, all right.
There's this one, which is really pretty, but a bit too big for my liking. I like very dainty, very little
That's on my part.
ones.
I like that.
But this one's very pretty. It kind of reminds me of Saturn.
Well, I love
It's a heart with a little ring around it and some little gems shooting off. It kind of reminds me of a planet.
Honestly, I didn't really get a good look at it, so... Nice.
And then there's this one, which is a heart with some diamonds around it and a purple gem in the middle. It kind of gives like Celtic knot vibes a little bit.
A little bit. Makes sense that you'd be taking that one.
Yes. And then there's this one, which is kind of like a smaller version of the planety one.
You do love the planet, more or less.
This one's just fighting me.
On brand to fight you? What one's that one going to?
It's just gonna be random. The only one that I have set in stone is Anne's.
You don't have Mary set in stone?
Mm-mm.
Well, Mary's gonna be sad now.
Mary can have chaos.
Mary
Unless I give
chaos.
Mary this one.
Mary is chaos.
But this one also screams Anne because of green.
Well, doesn't she already have a necklace set aside?
Yes.
So then do that one.
But this one is kind of like a wreath almost, with like a flower and like gems and a green heart. And I think that's it for the necklaces. So moving on, she decided to take the rings out.
Not all of them.
Here are, well, there's one of these still missing.
Bestie, I don't know what to tell you. They're not here. Unless it's in here and I just missed it. Nope, those are all empty. I don't know, it might be in this pile I'm working on. If I find it, I'll give it to you.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, it's the last of the set. So these are the rings. Dark pink, purple, white, light pink, and multicolored. Again, it's all the same colors as the necklaces and the bracelets. I just choose chaos and decided to separate them. And here are the rest of the rings.
I'm sure you're not regretting that decision at all right now.
I'm sure you're regretting it more than I am.
Hey, I'm not the one that has to put us all together. I'm going to be leaving in like 5-10 minutes.
So this one is like flowers. This one is hearts. Nope. There's this one which kind of just looks like a crown, or like, you know, like a tiara thing. This one is an arrow. Then there's this one, which is different hearts. This one is an infinity symbol. There's this one, which is just kind of like stacked. And then there's these two that technically go together, that technically may or may not be like an engagement ring, wedding ring situation. But there's this one that's just kind of like thorny vines. And then the pearl one, not the pearl, the diamond one that matches. Yeah. And then the last item that I have up here, and then I'll put everything away and then I'll show you the other half of the stuff, because I have more stuff, is these keychains. Now, don't ask me why it's these, but like this was the thing that just, it gave me a lot for cheap. So they're getting bugs. There's all kinds of colors of like butterflies. There's more butterflies, tons of butterflies. I really like this one. This one's pretty. Butterflies, butterfly. There's also a couple of dragonflies and some very colorful bees. Yeah. So that's all of that stuff. Now I'm going to put everything back where it goes, and I'll show you the other things in a minute. All right. I'm going. So it's the next day. Obviously, my hair, I just have it up in a bun. Here's Toby. Here's Sarah.
Hi.
Willow's over there, but I'm not gonna lie. It took me until like 9:30, probably close to 10, to actually get done with putting everything into the goodie bags like I needed to. That's Willow's head. So I wasn't about to continue filming after the fact. Also, by the time I got done putting everything away and watching The Masked Singer on my phone was dead. It was quite literally at like 16%, so I had to charge it, and by the time I got done charging, it would have been closer to like 11. I just didn't even bother. I told Sarah, I said, I'm going to film the rest tomorrow. So, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I have in this bag here. It's mostly boxes and like stuff that I'm going to put the goodies in. But I'm also going to quickly show you how I packaged up the goodies, because as you can see, they look so much better in here now. So you already saw everything that's actually in the bags, but like I said, I have all of the ornaments. These are probably going to be a separate day from these. These will probably be the second trip that we go, because these are kind of the more sentimental gifts, and I always do the sentimental ones the second time we go. And then I usually just pair it with like candy or something like that. So that'll be the second trip. Like I said, I have 20 of those, I think. I also have the bangle bracelets, which I'm thinking I'm just going to give to the court, because I have 4 bangle bracelets, and I have 3 boxes for like the court specifically. The ladies in the court anyway, so I'm going to probably stick these with those. I have 5 bracelets. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. That was not good. Allergies. I hate allergies so much. Anyway.
But they're cute.
They're so worth it. Honestly, I don't even think they're what causes it most of the time. But yeah, anyway. Sorry about that. I have 5 of these. Honestly, I might just make these for the court and then like put 2. I could put 1 into Operation Christmas Child. Maybe 2 into Operation Christmas Child, and give 1 to my secret sister or something.
I was thinking Mariah.
Or Mariah. Yep. I have 2 freebies, so probably give 1 to Mariah for her birthday, because that's coming up. And then the other one I can stick in Operation Christmas Child, probably for the teen. So that's that settled, and then these 3 will go into the boxes, I think. If they fit. If not, then I'll just give them to them randomly. I have 8 of these left, I believe. I put 2 of them into the bags themselves. These ones I'll just hand out randomly to the people. I don't think I'm going to wrap them or do anything with them. I might not. I don't know. Like I said, the only 2 that didn't end up in bags were the Queen's items, and they will probably just end up in her box, to be fair. I didn't put the dragon sword necklaces in the goodie bags, because I'm just going to give these to the men of the court, being the king, his friend, and if Fitzroy's there this year. It's hard to tell. He usually is, but he wasn't last year. Who knows?
He went up to be a pirate last year.
But yeah, so this one's going to be for the king, obviously. I might change out the string though, because I don't really like the leather strap. I think the chain is better, so I'll probably switch that for the king. I do still have a couple of the little thank you bags left. Probably about 13 to 15 of them left. Now, as for the actual, well, I also have a couple of the clips. I have 3 of the big ones and 3 of the little crowns left. And I specifically pulled these out so that I could put 1 of each into the boxes for the court. Other than that, as long as I had them, they went into the bags. Now, what I mean by that is I did not have an even number of items. I was going to purchase more items to make it even, but honestly, I can't even be bothered anymore. I have so much stuff. So I just basically did it however it fell until I ran out of crap. So a good chunk of them are like these, where they have 5 bags in them for the ladies. They each have a ring, a necklace, a bracelet, a pocket hug, a keychain. That's 5 items. And then they each got a hair clip, either one big or one small. However, for the guys all have the black bag because they're the most manly. Some of the guys, I think probably like 2 of the guys got keychains, and then I realized they were more girly than anything, so I stopped that. They either have one of the dragon, be like a dragon bracelets, or one of the dragon clasp bracelet things. Which, if I was thinking about it, I should have probably saved those ones for the court. I could always take them out of the bags and then put these ones into these bags, but that's a later me problem. Some of the ladies, 2 of the ladies ended up like this, where they have one of the sticky notes and a bracelet, I believe. Bracelets are what I had the most of, so some of them ended up with a sticky note and a bracelet. And then I also took the perfume hearts. Nope. I took the perfume hearts, put them in the bag. Bless you.
I'm so sorry.
With a bracelet as well. So, most of them have the 5 items. Some of them have 4 items. It just kind of goes down and down and down. But they're all blind bags for the most part. So, I feel like that's fair enough. Whatever they get, they get. I'm probably going to either leave them in this container, or what we've done in the past is just take some like gift bags and just like throw everything in it. That way I can throw the gift bag away whenever I'm done. We'll see.
You do also have a basket.
I do have the basket. But we'll see.
That one's a little hard to get into at times. So.
Actually, give me a minute. I am going to go ahead and get the one dragon bracelets out and put some of these into the bags. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So I went ahead and I dismantled these bags. I put some of these in, took out these, which I also took out of the bags. And while I was in the process, I also pulled out the couple of keychains that ended up in these bags and stuck them in the bags with the sticky notes. So that was a process, but honestly, I think I'm more happy with that anyway. So it really didn't take that long. It took maybe about 15 minutes for me to do that. So anyway, moving on. I also went ahead and swapped out the chain for Henry's. I gave him the silver chain. I just think this looks a lot better. I really don't care for these chains. I never have. They're just kind of, you know, meh. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to go ahead and put all of this stuff, not those 2 because one's going to Mario, one's going to a child. I'm going to put these back into here. Actually, not those, because I'm going to try and shove those into the boxes. I don't think they'll fit, but we'll see. These I'm just going to keep in here for now, because I really don't have anywhere else to put them just yet. So, where's my lid? Oh, my lid's down here by my butt. Okay. I've also got Toby beside me playing with the hanger, so if you hear that, I apologize. Anyway, moving on. So this is a bag of stuff that I've been collecting since February. There's not a whole lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff, but like, actually no, I've been collecting it since December. Because some of it was from after Christmas, now that I think about it. Like I told you guys, I've been on it this year because I don't want to be panicking at the last minute like I usually am. Bestie, can I have scissors? I think there should be a pair over by the toaster. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I always think I get everything I'm gonna need and then I just don't. One of these days, that could not be the case. That'd be great, but I feel like that's always going to be the case. Okay. So, I have 2 boxes like this. Technically, I think I need to pick up a third just in case Fitzroy's there. But as of right now, as it stands, this one is Henry's. And this one is his friend's. We always say his friend because we never know. They always have a guest with them. Last year it was Archibald. I wanted to say Leopold. I knew that wasn't right. Archibald. The year before that it was like the Spaniard. I don't know, Swedish guy.
Swedish.
I don't know. They always have different guests. So this one is for the guests. This one is for Henry. And that's going to hold all of their stuff. Though, to be fair, so far all they have are the necklaces and the bracelets. We're not going to talk about it, okay? I'm sure I'll figure out something else to put in these. Technically, they also have knives, now that I think about it. I think. Those might have been for the ladies. They're going to be the guys now. The leaf knives.
Those are at my house.
The ones that I told you to put back in the bag.
Because we weren't sure who was keeping them.
I told you I wasn't going to buy the other ones because they're always out of stock. Anyway. So there's a bunch of other random crap in here that... Okay. I have glue dots. I have 3 of these, I believe. No, apparently I only have 2.
Because the other one is in your living room.
Can you go get it? I don't have the top anymore for that one, I don't think.
Seems like you problem.
I don't know. But yeah, anyway. These are little love potion thingies.
You just get a cork.
Where does one buy a cork?
Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby?
No. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure something out. I don't know. This will probably go to the friend because it's janky. There's also, I Put a Spell on You love potion. These are just glass bottles that I got around Valentine's Day at Target. And this one says, I Put a Spell on You, Cupid Spell. My plan was to fill these with something. I don't know if it was going to be body wash or whatever. But these will be filled with something, I'm sure. Also, these are the boxes for the court. They're little drawers.
Jewelry boxes.
Drawers. This one's my favorite. There's nothing in the top yet because I didn't have what I wanted at the time, but now I do, and I can finally put it all together. So inside the jewelry box, they have a lipstick. These I got around Christmas, after Christmas. I just thought they were so stinking cute. They're little bows. And they also have a tiny chapstick because adorable. And then also in these drawers, they're getting a scrunchie. This one is Anne's. I believe this was Anne's box because this was my favorite box. So she gets a scrunchie. And I can actually unwrap these and put them in there now. So there is a necklace, obviously, because everybody got a necklace. And it says Queen. Sarah, I believe, has a pin for her, and it matches this, so. Queen. And then she'll also get one of these bracelets. And she'll get the hair clips, a green one, and a pink crown. And I believe that, nope, she also gets a pocket hug. And this is her pocket hug. It's a swan queen. And I'm not entirely sure.
Maybe put the clips in the bottom.
I think I had a different way of arranging this. I kind of fooled around with the arrangement of it beforehand, but that was like ages ago before I had everything. So I believe I wanted to put the scrunchie with the lipstick so it could just kind of sit inside of the scrunchie. Oh. Like that. And I'll stick the chapstick in there as well. So that's on the bottom. And then on the top, I'm going to put her pocket hug. I'm going to put the bracelet. I think I'm going to lose my mind a little bit. And forget what I was doing. I'm going to use a teeny tiny bit of a glue dot because I want to hold the necklace in place. So I'm just going to use like a sliver of it. Just so I can hold the queen part down so that she can see that whenever she opens the box. I'm going to drop it on the table. And they also get one each of these little dudes. So I think she's going to get this one because it's different. I kind of want to cut off the tag though because the tag is a bit excessive.
Just a little friend.
Little doggo dude.
They are squishy, so it's okay.
And that's kind of what it's looking like. So, little doggo dude is causing it to bend a bit, so I think I'm going to take a small piece of tape and just tape it shut. Probably a good idea, honestly. Little piece of tape. Because I decided I wanted to go all the way down. Just to keep it shut. That way I can, you know, not have to worry about it. So, we're just going to leave that like that. And I feel like I need to, where were you supposed to go? I don't know. I feel like I need to do something to where I can remember whose box is what.
Right on the bottom of the tape.
Fair. Just take a piece of tape and put it on the bottom. This. Queen Anne. So, that's one box done. The next box, I believe, was the Friends, I think this is the Friends, because this is the more fancy of the two. But I was holding this one upside down. This is the same thing. It's got the bow lipstick. This one's red. And this one has a cherry lip balm. And again, she's going to get a scrunchie, pink or blue. Or purple or blue. She's going to get a purple scrunchie. And now she's going to sit down there with her chapstick and lipstick. I did realize that I didn't actually save a necklace for her or the friend. But I don't think that matters because they'll still get one. They'll just get a random one. I think that's fine. They will still get a bracelet though. So they will still get a bracelet. They'll still get a pocket hug. They'll still get all of that. It'll just be random. And then they'll also get one of these dudes. And these ones are flamingos, I think. And they'll also get the hair clips. So a pink one and a green one. And I believe that's it for this. Again, I'm just going to squish down the flamingo, put it in the top. And then I will go ahead and take a piece of tape, stick it on top, make sure I'm pushing down so that it goes all the way down and holds that down. Then I'll put it on the bottom. Special guest. And the last one is for Princess Mary. Again, nothing on the top just yet. And on the bottom, she has the white lipstick. It is not actually white inside. It's kind of like a mauve-y, like dark red color, which is really pretty actually. And she has an orange chapstick. She'll get the blue scrunchie. That'll go like that. And then that'll just go on the bottom as always. And you know what? I have this random tattoo. I'm going to just stick it in here. She can have it. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Is it random? Yes. Do I care? No. Do I think they'll care? Probably not. They're just happy to get something.
It's on brand though because it's a lion.
Yeah. So there's that. And then she also has some hair clips, pink and blue, and also a bracelet. Now, they also all have these, wait, candles. This one's going to have to be retied because it popped off. I'll figure that out. They all have candles. This one smells like vanilla. I'm probably going to give them these with the ornaments. I think that'll be nice. There's a vanilla one, a lavender one, and apple cinnamon, which is my favorite. And Sarah's, if you couldn't tell. But I think what I might actually do is take off these and just stick the ornaments on there instead, maybe? I don't know. Still kind of want to give them these charms, though, so who knows? We'll see. Anyway, I'm not done yet. I got to stick this in here. I got distracted because I'm me, and that's what happens. Tape. Stick it down. Ooh, ah. Just kind of lock everything in place. Because usually what happens is they'll just all get tossed into a bag and then handed out as we find everybody. So this will just make sure that everything stays where it's supposed to be. So, Princess Mary. All right, and the last thing that I have, I believe, is this duck. This is Anne's duck, obviously. I don't know what I'm going to do with this duck. I'm just going to throw it at her, probably.
Let's put the charm on the duck.
Make
Maybe. Necklace.
Yeah. You do the one that fell off. But yeah, that's that. That is my entire haul of everything. And I'm pretty sure that's everything that I'm going to do. I had plans to do more. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the guys have knives. They're just at Sarah's house. If not, I'll probably just buy pocket knives again.
You could reuse those boxes too. You don't have to buy an extra box.
Mm-hmm.
This is what the lid looks like. So it's fancy, all right?
But, yeah. That's that. Pretty much the only other thing I'll get is candy, but that'll be closer to date. So, it's one good thing about our run fair being so late in the year is we can stock up on Halloween candy. But yeah, that's that. I'm done. Woo.